Γεια σου, καλημέρα, γεια σου, καληνύχτα, γεια σου, καληνότσε. Είμαι ο Γιάννης Βλαχογιάννης or John V for those that have some issues with pronunciating my huge but awesome Greek name. And this is one more episode of Office Hours, where we interview. No, actually we don't interview anymore. We just review your pitch deck. So send it over, go to jon.io, jon.io, and you'll find there is a link there and you'll figure it out. Today we have a roboadvisor. It's an automated platform where you give them your money and they go wild. They invest it left and right. They create a diversified portfolio using, algorithms and mathematics, and you get to chill out and enjoy life. So the company we have today, it's called Swallet. Anyone can grow wealth, even you can grow wealth. This is the first time I'm seeing this pitch deck, as every time, so reactions 100% authentic. Barriers to investing: lack of financial knowledge, yes. Investing is for the rich, oh yeah. Limited income is a barrier for ending, hustle to get started. Yep, this is a problem. Not super clear because it says barriers to invest. I'll let it slide because it's a slide. Oh. Yes. Solution: Swallet, the social investing platform where send and receive money, save money, invest in autopilot. I like it. Grow knowledge, engage and connect. Okay. Legit. EU roboadvisors. My God. EU roboadvisors are the worst. Like the portfolios they create, they are terrible. Like they're trying to make 6% per year. What 6% per year is the money that I make by not doing anything. Like, it's terrible, but whatevs. So EU roboadvisor market size. I was expecting to see some numbers actually here. So I was expecting to see here how many assets under management. Maybe it's the next slide, but definitely there is a market. The thing with roboadvisors is that it's easier in the US because people have the mentality of investing, of putting their money at work. So the thing here is I would definitely like to see, because we're talking about a financial product, I would definitely like to see, where this number came from, like what is it? I know it's a huge market. I'm not really fond of $7,000 like average AUM per user. Like I'm not in love with it. But yeah, what I would definitely like to see here is a little bit some references, like how did you find this? Like I want some links. Select a portfolio and invest in autopilot. I would expect here to see competitors. It's good after defining the market valuation to go a little bit and talk about competitors. Who are your main competitors in Europe? Select a portfolio and invest in autopilot. Yeah, my favorite, modern portfolio theory, which is terrible by the way. Yes, I was a registered financial advisor and I could tell you this is terrible. If you want to make a super mediocre portfolio, this is the way to go. But you should start from somewhere. This is a very good place to start. And yeah, so that works for you. To tell you the truth, it's way better than having no portfolio. So this is a very, very good start. But for investors that they have invested in the robo-advisor space, at least in the US, this is a little bit strange. Like we heard it so many times and we saw that it doesn't really work in practice. But okay, I love it. Acorns is a company that initially started this. It's a very good way to get a lot of customers. Very good. Best your tailor-made portfolio preference, invest the spirits. You guys have something here. That's good stuff, guys. Pennies add up, a linear cut, perfect. The Acorns model, I don't really know what happens with the transaction fees. I know that Acorns was bleeding money because the transaction fees were way higher than the money that they were actually putting to invest. I don't know who is going to be your provider, your broker dealer. I assume we're going to see this a little bit later. I like it. Split the bills and the gift. Good to have feature, but I personally wouldn't care. Meaning that you are a robo-advisor. If you make people invest with you, that's the thing. That's what makes and breaks your business. These are nice additions, but it's good to see them, but definitely I wouldn't dedicate a whole slide. What happens with us investors is we put in our mind like this company does this thing, so when we review our notes, we're like, Swallet was a robo-advisor. Okay, so that's how I feel about robo-advisors. But now, Swallet now is a social trade stuff. I'm starting to think, is it an e-payments platform? What are the risks? Am I going to see competition on the e-payments? Focus on one thing, expand there, kick ass, dominate that market, and then expand like e-payments. It's very dangerous, especially on the fintech, trying to do everything under the sun. Been there, done that. That's what I'm saying. Stay and try to do one thing, because it's very painful trying to convince investors like, hey, we're going to do everything. Just try to do one thing and do it exceptionally well. Again, I would remove that slide. Achievements, feasibility grant. Wow, you guys have the KYC provider, very important. I really want to see who is the broker, like the API broker, like who is the broker that you are using. Is it interactive brokers? Agreement with portfolio management. You're not building your own portfolios. Are you using another company, another software? Definitely more information here. The achievements are amazing. Like what you guys managed to do in such a short time is like remarkable, but I need a little bit more information. How are milestones different from achievements though? Yeah, it's a little bit confusing, the achievements and milestones the way they are. Yeah, maybe just create one that says roadmap and gray out the things that you've did, or give a different color on the things that you're planning to do. This is a little bit confusing because I was looking like, are the milestones, the website is ready? Like it's a little bit strange. Business model, premium subscriptions, of course, fees, ads. Competition, Moneybox, Plum. Okay, pretty much you don't have competition at all because all these products are pretty terrible. You shouldn't compete. You shouldn't even compare with these products. The returns are like laughable. If you want to dominate a market, obviously you could just try to play with these guys that they don't really know how to build portfolios and how to do investing, or you should check Wealthfront, Betterment. You should check these companies. These companies have done a lot of research. They build really good portfolios. Definitely they could, and the experience that they provide is like phenomenal. The UI, the apps, everything. I haven't seen yet, I assume we're going to see it a little bit later, what happens with licenses. I remember when with agent risk, we have licenses in Europe, it was a mess. MiFID II, GDPR, we had to get a license in Cyprus, which was a terrible idea, but that opened the company to every single jurisdiction, and we could do trading in, I don't know, Malta, Germany, left and right, but it was a mess, and yeah, it was a very, very bad experience. So I really want to see your market and where is your first license. Magic, invest as you round up, Swall Money, Community Fit. This is not though the magic. Here, you should definitely put your unfair advantage. This is the slide where you kick ass, where you say to people, this is why we are better than everybody else. Because this is what almost everybody does and everybody will do in that space. What is your advantage? Is it expertise in portfolio management? Is it you could get customers cheaper and faster, which is a huge advantage, especially if you go after college students and young professionals. What is your real unfair advantage? That's what you should highlight here. Financials. I love seeing financials because I know that somebody did the math, but the math I don't really care because it's predictions, but it's good to have them there. Revenue 130,000 per year, 400, 1.5 million, 33,000, 60. Maybe that. So first year, 33,000 users is a pretty considerable For the first year, this number is a little bit high. Customer acquisition cost for fintech is extremely high, especially in Europe. And because you have to do a lot of, you would have to educate the users, because most of the users know the other companies that they are pretty terrible. So you need to tell them like, we're not terrible, we're doing something radical. We'll do something better because we kick ass. So 33,000 users is a kind of like big number. So I would definitely try to find something more realistic. And nobody expects you to have 30,000 users the first year. Definitely nobody expects you to do that, because if you had this, your company would be like $100 million valuation. But they expect to see, some progress, and especially how you are planning to get this number, or to get like at least 5,000 fintech users. Super legit, 600,000 euros for 12 months to finalize the product is like the perfect. Licensing, I haven't seen the licensing. Before going to the team, there is no licensing slide. This is like a big issue here. When you're doing a roboadvisor, the thing that you should resolve immediately is regulation. Are you SEC regulated? Probably not, you are in Europe. Are you SciSec regulated? Your license is where? Do you have a bond to make sure that the company operates? In Europe, they require you to have a bond to continue operations in case you steal money from the investors or something like that. The other thing is that portfolio. Like, I definitely want to see an example of the portfolio, like what are the assets? Where are you investing? Is it crypto? Probably not. Is it ETFs, bonds, mutual funds? I 100% want to see this. Plus, I haven't seen the fees, how much money you guys collect, how much you charge. It's very important. Like, do you charge 1%? Agent Risk used to charge 1%. Are you charging 0.2%? Wealthfront is charging 0.2%. The way you charge also defines what is your brand. When we were charging 0.6%, everybody was asking, why are you better than Wealthfront? The moment we started charging 1%, everybody asked why you're better than Goldman. You need to figure out, do you want to compete with the companies that build portfolios that are laughable? Do you want to do something high tech? The most important thing in a fintech company is how you get customers. If you tell me that I can get thousands of customers and this is how much it costs and it makes sense, this is how you get investment. You'll get an investment immediately. This is the only thing that people care in the fintech products. How much would they cost? Can you retain them? Can you make money from other services? This is the highlight. I haven't seen any of this. Obviously it's pre-seed, so it makes sense to be a little bit more open to interpretation. Very nice. It seems like very good, like they worked in the industry. Yeah, with experience, obviously. Yeah, this is super important, and the most important thing in a startup, it is the team. In a fintech startup though, it's also licensing and regulations, but the team is there. I don't know if any of you are licensed, are investment advisors. I would definitely like to see here if you hold any degree or something like that. Not degree, any certification, any financial certification. And that's it. That's it for Swallet. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was really helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with everybody, this epic video. If you're really interested to have your startup reviewed, you know what you have to do. Go on the comments, like on the description, not on the comments, don't go on the comments. Go on the description, there is a link where you can go and tell me, hey John, I want you to review my pitch deck, and I'll try to do my best. Until next time, see you later.